Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today we find out where you can get personalized embroidery services, what kind of physical therapy do you need, and the 5th annual Myakka River Blues Festival. All next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us on this week's Suncoast FYI. I'm Nancy O'Neill. From polo shirts to tote bags to dress shirts and outerwear, Say It With Stitches offers a wide selection of high-quality products perfect for embroidery with your company's logo. And here to tell us more is Zachary Davey. And welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. So how long has your business been around? Has it always been in Sarasota, or?
It has been. Actually, the location we're in has been an established embroidery business location for a couple generations, or a couple decades now. Mm-hmm. About 10 years ago, it entered into my family, and Say It With Stitches was born. Before that, it was a little place called Towels and Uniforms. Okay. And then at the beginning of 2015, I was offered the chance to buy the business. And this year, I've started a new business kind of structured towards small business owners and entrepreneurs called Company Outfitters. Okay.
So you actually kind of grew up with the business. Obviously you're not that old, so you kind of grew up and learned from the bottom up, so to speak, all of the different processes that you go through.
Well, a lot of my background actually came in working in hospitality. I got my degree in hospitality and management and spent a lot of time in restaurants and hotels.
And you wanted to change.
And I needed the change.
And here we go. So what can your customers expect when they come in to see you? What types of things, and who do you cater to?
Well, we cater to everybody from, the homeowners that's just got that eye for decoration and wants to monogram towels, sheets, shower curtains. And then we've also got our small business customers that, they want to put a
logo?
A logo on their clothing to put it where everybody can see it. Mm-hmm. Because a sign, people are only going to see it when they pass that sign.
Right.
But a logo on your apparel, everybody who you encounter is going to see it right there. And it's, the cost of a shirt.
Right. And I think that is so true. That is a great marketing tool, because we all know advertising is expensive, but we all have to wear clothes, and why not wear something like your shirt that says who you are and what you do. So I think that's wonderful. When a company comes into you and tells you what their needs are, how long does it take for, a small order, normally from beginning to end?
Oh, the longest part of the process would be in selecting what is right for that business, because everybody's got their own personality and what they think might serve them the best. Okay. My job is to, kind of guide you in the direction of what materials are going to give you the quality that you want to represent your business with. And that can go further than shirts. It goes with hats, it can go with pens, it can even go with your business cards. My company can provide all the artwork that you need in order to put your logo out there where everybody's going to see it. Okay, we just specialize in in-store embroidery. Okay, so you do logo work as well? I mean, so if somebody comes in and they don't have any artwork, you can help them with that? Like yesterday, I had somebody come into the store with an image of a couple of pieces of paper just kind of stuck together. And from that, I can take it to my art people, and they can come up with a nice draft. And we'll tinker with that draft until it truly captures the image that our customers want. Okay. So what would you say is the best way for a person to start if they want to have something done? Do they have to have like a plan in mind, or do you develop like a business
you know, kind of opportunity going forward for them? They should start with this and then kind of grow into other things?
I definitely guide along both lines. Really, all it takes is the idea. If you have an idea for the image that you want to represent your business, we can take that and go with it.
Okay. Now, when you say you do custom orders, so what is the smallest order that you do, and what is the largest order that you can accommodate?
I have absolutely no minimums unless it's screen printing, because that's all happens outside by another vendor. But as far as embroidery goes, you can get one thing or you can get hundreds of things.
Okay, and you have all of the product catalogs there that they can look through and choose from, and you can
Absolutely.
guide them with what fabric will work best with their embroidery and
Absolutely.
all of that.
And even if there's, you know, another brand that somebody wants to see, I can, you know, do what I can to find a source for that brand and get that in. Otherwise, you can just bring your items into me, and I'll do them as well.
Oh, great. You can bring your own things in.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. I like that. I like that. Where can our guests, viewers, go to find out more information about you, Zach, and find out some of the other interesting things you do?
Well, we have two websites. One is Say It With Stitches, which is geared to, you know, the gift end and the home decorating end. And then we have Company Outfitters, which, again, is for the small business owners and companies.
Okay, and where are you located?
We're right next to the Philippi Creek Mansion, right in the same shopping plaza as Isantai and Sardinia's.
Great, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate it. Thanks. How do you know if physical therapy is right for you? When we come back, we'll talk with one of the owners of White Sands Physical Therapy and Aquatics right here on Suncoast FYI. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. What exactly is physical therapy? Joining me right now is one of the owners of White Sands Physical Therapy and Aquatics, John Sutherland. And hi, John.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for being here.
And thanks for inviting me here today.
And I looked at your website, and it was just amazing, and I saw that aquatic pool, and I thought, oh my gosh, this has got to be one of the best places to go for physical therapy. But why should, other than that, why should our viewers go to your physical therapy business instead of somebody else's?
Well, we started White Sands Physical Therapy as a place for people to go to cure back problems and sciatic issues. That's why we have the pool. Together with a group of physical therapists in Toledo, Ohio, we developed a system we call the Spinal Solutions Program. And the Spinal Solutions Program is a program that uses hands-on physical therapy. So we use our hands to loosen up muscles, loosen up joints, loosen up the spine, and then we use what we call the McKenzie techniques, which is a back extension, which brings disc material back towards the front of your disc and away from nerve roots that cause sciatic pain. And we also combine that with the swimming pool that we have. So the swimming pool is kept 93 degrees year long.
I like that.
It's the only swimming pool in Sarasota that's full-size swimming pool and goes to 6.5 feet deep. And we use that depth to decompress the spine. So a person can get in the pool, have decompression to their spine, do exercises in the deep water that will decrease the stress on the spine and increase the core strength of their body. And then go into the shallow end and do more exercises. Okay. We also have decompression machines that will actually pull disc material back towards the center of the spine where it belongs, getting it off the nerve roots, which would cause sciatic pain.
Okay, so when somebody comes in, you first do an assessment and you decide what type of therapy they need, or is it kind of a combination of what you've just said? They start with your hands-on and then it possibly moves on to the pool, or are there specific treatments for different kinds of back or spine issues?
Okay, so everyone is set up with a 1-hour appointment. During that 1-hour appointment, the first thing we do is we just sit down and discuss with the patient. What are your problems? Where is your pain? How long have you been having this pain? If you have any MRIs or x-rays, we're going to look over the results of those MRIs and those x-rays. We're going to discuss with you, what are your goals for physical therapy? After that, we do an evaluation, a physical evaluation of the patient, and checking out their gait pattern, checking out what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. And then together with the patient, we design a program. We have a basic program, but some people may not be able to do parts of the program. So we will design a specific program for each patient, designed at their goals. A person may come in and we might feel like they want a certain thing, but we have to talk to that patient and find out what their goals are, and then we design the program around there. In that first 60 minutes, if we have time at the end, we'll start some of the manual therapy and then set them up for future visits. A typical back patient will come in and get that hands-on therapy for almost a half an hour, and then if appropriate, they'll get on a decompression machine to decompress their spine. If they don't go to that, then they'll go directly to the pool. They'll spend 45, 50 minutes in the pool decompressing their spine, working on core stabilization exercises in both the deep and shallow waters.
Okay. So John, can you tell us what your success rate has been using all of these different components?
Okay, so a typical back patient or a patient who has sciatic pain will have a 75 to 80% success rate. Of course, if a patient has had surgery in the past, they have scar tissue, they have surgical hardware inside their body, that will change the success rates that we have.
Okay, so and you'll let them know that when they come in, so they don't have expectations that they're going to be disappointed with. You're right up front with them about what they can anticipate.
Yeah, we're definitely up front with everybody.
Okay.
We want them to know what's going to go on when they're in therapy.
Great.
And what's the chances of them getting better.
Okay. Well, I would like to personally come see you. I have back problems. So where can the rest of our viewers go and find out information about how to contact you?
Okay, well, we have a website. It's aquaticsphysicaltherapy.com.
Okay, and a phone number?
Phone number is 924-9525.
Great. Thanks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Nancy.
Great. Coming up on Suncoast FYI, the 5th annual Myakka River Blues Festival is just around the corner, and we'll have more information and all you need to know when we come back. And welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Our next two guests are here to talk about the upcoming 5th annual Myakka River Blues Festival and who the artists will be that you'll be able to see performing. So with me today is Marketing Director of Sharkies on the Pier, Emma Kate Silvestri, and Steve Arvey, Ambassador of the Suncoast Blues Society. And I'd like to welcome you both to the show today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, now I know, thank you. I know this is the 5th annual Blues Festival, but it's being hosted at your lovely property, which is?
Snook Haven.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. We are located smack dab on the Myakka River, so very easy access from wherever you come from, north or south. You can take River Road exit off of exit 195 off of I-75. It's about a mile down. You make a left, and it's smack dab on the Myakka River, down a dirt road on the banks. You can't get much of a more backwoods, smoky, just beautiful old Florida feel.
I've been there. It's beautiful, and what a perfect location for a blues festival. So are you going to tell us a little bit about your involvement and what you do and who we're going to see and all the stuff that people really want to know today?
Well, I've been with the Suncoast Blues Society for about 7 years. I became ambassador about 4 years ago. I handle the events south of the Skyway, so Bradenton, Sarasota, Venice. And we've been doing this blues festival now. This is our 5th year. And slowly through the years, it's just been bigger and bigger. We've got 2 stages. 3 years ago, we started with 2 stages, and this year we have a special swamp stage. So there's music all the time. There's no breaks. One stage goes on, then we have the other stage, and this year on the swamp stage, we have Pack Rat Smokehouse from Ocala, Florida, and we have Gator Nate and Chuckaluski Chuck from the Everglades. So it's going to be a really cool stage and a new theme.
Okay.
And
Very
then,
fitting for a swamp-like atmosphere.
right, 'cause we put it right down by the water, this other stage. And then on the other stage, we have Duffy Bishop, all the way from Portland, Oregon. She's a great singer with a lot of CDs.
She's our festival headliner this year.
Yeah, our festival headliner, right. And we've got Mike Davis from Tampa. Then we have Randy Stevens, who's from Venice. And then we've got Bing Futch, who won the International Blues Competition Award in Memphis this year. For the #1 guitarist in the world. He beat out everybody from everywhere in the world, and so he's going to be appearing. So we've got a really eclectic and mixed festival that we do every year.
With all this going on, what time does it start, and what is the cost for our guests to attend?
The festival's all day, so it'll be starting at 11 a.m. and ending at 6 p.m. Tickets are still available in advance for $15. You can find them at Snookhaven or Sharky's on the Pier in person, or you can visit our website at mayakablues.com and purchase them online.
Now, does this have any charity that it benefits?
Yes, like last year, the Loveland Village, or the Loveland Center, which benefits the Loveland Village now, they just opened that this past week, so we're benefiting that. So we're very looking forward to it. It's a wonderful charity in Venice and Sarasota County.
Okay. Now, is there anything that people should they bring chairs with them, or is there enough seating available for them to view the concerts, or is it kind of just a meet and greet and walk around during the course of the day?
We have a lot of seating available. We have like endless picnic benches, but people are more than welcome to bring their own chairs. We have plenty of parking. We'll have buses that can shuttle people to and from parking on River Road. That way you don't have to worry about getting stuck down or getting stuck in traffic.
That's great.
So it's very easy access and very accessible.
All right.
And we have a large tent, a very big tent. So
don't worry about shade, or don't worry about sun.
Yeah, don't worry about the rain. Don't worry about sun. We've got a huge tent that can accommodate a lot of people, and there's a lot of shade, and it's well, we'll talk to our meteorologist Justin Mosley and make sure that he gives you a nice day for it. Thank you.
Yes,
You're
we're
welcome.
looking forward to that.
Now, I would like to address this lovely dish of food that you brought with us
Doesn't
today.
it smell delicious?
So these are some of the tasty treats that your guests will be able to partake of.
Absolutely. We have our full restaurant is indoor and outdoor seating, so we have some extra food access as well, some pop-up tents and whatnot. And we have here featured some of our baby back ribs that we cross off baby at the menu on the menu, and they're actually very big, so they're big back ribs. Okay. Homemade barbecue sauces, we have 4 to choose from, and we have some of our baked beans here and coleslaw as well. So we have everything from ribs, smoked then fried chicken wings, frog legs, some gator bites even, some different old Florida smokehouse food. So
our guests will be well taken care of when they come to visit you. Yes.
And we have vegetarian dishes too.
Yes, vegetarian.
For all the vegetarians, we have our
great.
Oh yeah,
and over 30 craft and domestic beers available too.
Wow.
And wine.
And wine. Okay,
and
so it's beer and wine.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like our viewers to know that they should do before they go and experience this wonderful
Come on
event?
out. We'd love to have you. If you haven't been there, we'd love to introduce you to our wonderful restaurant and our wonderful festival. So as we said, it's our 5th annual. We're looking forward to a great turnout.
It's a great party on the beautiful river. You couldn't ask for a better place for a blues festival, and being the 5th year, just people are so excited every year. It's just a good time.
And amazing artists performing. I mean, that's great.
Absolutely.
I mean, all at once, all in one day. I mean, people should really take advantage of this.
Right.
So where can they go again? Website, phone number?
mayakablues.com or visit snookhaven.com as well. We can redirect you there.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. That's our show today, and thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4239. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and I will see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.